Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Breath, Body, Mind. We're going to be doing some practices. So this Breath, Body, Mind is brought to you by Toivo, an initiative of Advocacy Unlimited. And Breath, Body, Mind is a series of gentle movements combined with breath work and some meditation at the end. So what I'd like to remind everyone is that when we're doing these practices, it's really important to take care of yourself. So do what feels right for you. We all know ourselves the best, and the more that we do practices that allow us to feel comfortable inside our own skin, the more that we become aware of what feels right, what works for us, what doesn't work for us. I share these practices a lot because they mean a lot to me. I feel like the more that we can empower ourselves to heal ourselves, the better we feel about things that happen in our lives. So breath, body, mind allows us to balance our stress response system. It allows us to build up some strength for us to walk through life. Doesn't matter what happens in life. Does that mean every moment in every day is perfect? No, but it means that we can walk through those moments and handle them in a way that we weren't able to yesterday because we know something different today. So I invite you to follow along with the practices with me. And so what we're going to do is some gentle movements, some breath work, and we're going to end like we always do with some coherent breathing and some meditation. So I invite you to stand up if you're not already standing up. And so I have some upbeat music playing in the background so we could keep that going, but I like to really talk through a lot of things. So I'm going to just invite you to stand up, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and we're just going to start this practice by shaking. Now you can do this practice standing up or sitting down. If you're standing up, just shake, and if you want, you can just shake your hands, or you can lift your heels off the ground. And just imagine that you're shaking a level of stress out of your body, letting it all go. I did a podcast the other day, and we talked about buckets of stress and how we talk about stress in a way that we can actually visualize it. We can't. We can visualize things that bring us joy. So it started to make me really think about visualizing more of my bucket of joy and less about my stress level, if that makes any sense. So I'm just trying to empty my body right now to allow more joy to come in to different parts of my body. So imagine just shaking any residual anything, tension that might be stored up. Maybe you had a tough morning where you felt tension in your body or tightness in your body. This is a way to just shake it all out and let it all go. I also read this article the other day about how sometimes we get very comfortable feeling tense. So let's get comfortable not feeling tense. Let's get comfortable shaking it all out and feeling less stressed and less tense. And to fill our body with buckets of joy. So just shake out the stress, let it all go. Relieve it. And let's add our breath. So take a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Another breath in and breath out with a sigh. Another nice breath in and breath out with a roar. Letting it all go with our voice, using our voice today. Another breath in and breath out with a roar. speaking out for what's important to us, relieving that tension from our body with our voice, and shaking out the stress. And maybe you have a day this morning or you carried it in from last night where you just need to let it all go. You know, they say our body keeps the score, our issues are in our tissues, so let's get them out of our tissues. Just shake the stress out. And if you feel like it, have a nice smile on your face. You're not forced to smile. We look great even if we're not smiling. But if you feel like it, add a smile. I had a conversation this morning with somebody and we laughed for like 5 minutes. It was wonderful. Makes you feel better. And now put your feet on the ground. Allow your body to slowly come to stillness. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Go within. Become aware of the changes. Notice what's different. Now, if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to go ahead and open them. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little tapping. So you could tap and sway to the music. I'm going to put the music a little closer to you. And it's a little bit like Adult Simon Says. So if you've never seen me tap, just follow along to where I am tapping at different body parts. And we're tapping different parts of our body to kind of wake up our body, to tap into different parts of our organs. And also, I always ask people to acknowledge your body and thank your body. Can you just imagine everything our body does without us asking? Our organs do what they need to do, our arms move, our legs carry us. And even if for right now that's not happening with our body, you can still imagine your body moving. You could still send love and kindness into your body. So again, stand with your feet shoulder width apart. If you're sitting down, you can do this practice, that's fine. And if you can't, and you want to just imagine moving your body, that's also okay. So we're going to tap on one side. There's a little bit of music. It's upbeat music. And the tapping gets our body going. Tap the other side. And this just gets our body going. Now we're going to tap our collarbones. I'm taping. Tap our collarbones. And this gets our lungs going. Awesome job, everyone. This allows our lungs to say good morning, wake up, take some nice breaths in and out. Now we're going to go to the lower part of our neck, the upper part of our back, just tapping. This gets our immune system going, taps into our natural body's way, our body's natural way of keeping us strong during any kind of flu season, anything going on. Awesome job, everyone. Now we're going to go to one shoulder. Good job. And all the way down the top part of our arm. Good job. Applauding yourself. Also getting all the pressure points in your body going. You ever notice how great it feels when you clap? Now up the inner part of our arm. the other shoulder, and down the top part of that arm. Now applauding yourself, also tapping into all the pressure points. Coming up the inside of that arm. Now we're going to go to our amazing belly, tapping our belly. One inch over. Now we're going to just tap, and I'm going to bring the camera down so you could see where I'm tapping. You won't be able to see my face for a little bit, but just you can see where I'm tapping. And so we're going to just tap outside parts of our legs. Down the outside parts of our legs. Down the lower parts of our legs. Outside part of our feet, top part of our toes, inside parts of our feet, inside parts of our lower leg, upper part of our legs, and keep tapping that area. We're going to go to our back. Good job, everyone. Hopefully you're following along. Now we're going to go to our sacrum. Into our kidneys. And then go to one side. I'm taping. Hi. And to the other side. I think my family wants to join me. That's why they keep coming in. I know my two cats want to join me. And now go to your collarbone for a second. And now give yourselves a nice round of applause. Maybe spin around. Dance for a minute. And then allow your arms to come to your side. Close your eyes. Go within. Become aware of the changes. Notice the difference. And if you have your eyes closed, I invite you to go ahead and open them and then come back to meeting with me. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the 4 forearm circles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this music off, and I am going to put the tones on so we can actually do the 4 forearm circles to the tone. So we're going to start to slow our breath down. Actually, before we do that, I think we'll do some hot breath. So I don't do the hot breath all the time because sometimes it can be very activating for people. So if you feel like you have a lot of energy, the hot breath makes you feel like you have even more. The good part about the hot breath is once it moves through that high energy, it actually balances your nervous system, so it relaxes you. So I know for me, sometimes I get, full of energy all of a sudden, but the hot breath allows me to kind of release that energy, and then I become more balanced and more relaxed so I can go through my day. So we're going to do a little bit of the hot breath. So just as a reminder, What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in as we bring our arms to our side, and then we're going to breathe out as we almost fling water off our fingers, so using our imagination to do that. Making sure that we don't lock our elbows as we do that. So we're going to breathe in and breathe out, and then we're going to do ha. Now you can do ha as loud as you're able to do it. So this is a great way to remind us how it felt like when we were younger and we were able to just use our voice to kind of express what we're feeling. So this is a great way to go ha as loud as you want. Now if you're in an area that you can't do that, you can also breathe in and go really forcefully through your nose so you're not making a loud noise. So we're just going to do a couple of these, and then we're going to do the love ha. So I talk a lot about keeping our heart open, or to remind us to keep our heart open as we go through our day. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to breathe in and breathe out like we're flinging water off and going ha as loud as you want. Now I'm not going to go really loud because I don't want to make it really loud here. But please use your voice and go ha as loud as you possibly can. So let's coordinate our breath. Take a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Breathe in. Ha. 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 Ha! 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 Two more times. Ha! Ha! Allow your arms to come by your side. Close your eyes. Go within. Notice the changes. Notice the difference. Notice where the energy is in your body, in your mind, and in your spirits. So next we're going to do the love ha breath. So the movement is the same. We're just breathing in as we bring our arms to the side and breathing out as we're flinging, not flinging water, but we're actually flinging love and kindness off. So we're actually bringing in love and kindness from the universe and sending it back out to the universe. So let's do that together. You're sending love and kindness to everyone that you know, everyone across this earth, different places that need it. Breathing in, sending love and kindness. Breathing in, bringing in the love and kindness. Two more times. And allow your arms to come by your side. Close your eyes. Go within. Become aware of the changes. Notice the difference. And now what we're going to do is the 4 forearm circle. So we're going to breathe in for the count of 4 and then breathe out for the count of 4. And I'm going to put the tones on. So this is where we're going to slow our breath down. We're going to do breath and movement. And what it allows us to do is to get ready for the coherent breathing, which is going to be at the end of this hour. So we're going to do coherent breathing close to the end. But it allows us to slow our breath down. And coherent breathing is where we're breathing at 5 breaths per minute. And if you do that 20 minutes a day, even if you can't do all the other exercises, if you could just do the coherent breathing part of it, that allows you to start building your stress resiliency. So I'm just going to put on the tones, and we're just going to breathe to the tones. And I'll do the movements with you. So breathing in and out. Breathing in we're going to do it in the reverse. So breathing in as we bring our arms up to the side. And breathing out as we bring our arms down, sharing that energy from the top of our head down. Breathing in as we bring our arms up to the side. And breathing out as we share that energy from the top of our head all the way down our body. Breathing in as we bring our arms up to the side. And breathing out as we share that energy from the top of our head. One more time. And allow your arms to go by your side. Close your eyes and go within. Become aware of the changes in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. And so we're going to do the 4-4-6-2 breath. So we're going to combine the 4-4-6-2 breath with some movement that adds to it. If you cannot, it's more important to do the 4 in, the hold, and then the 6 out, and then the pausing your breath for 2. And what that does is it really balances and helps you walk through situations. So you might be dealing with strong stuff that's going on in your life, and the 4-4-6-2 breath is really good at walking through that. So you could still acknowledge that that's going on in your life, but you can get to the other side of it and still have it in your life, but not have it be the dominant thing in your life. So we're going to do the 4-4-6-2. There's 2 ways you can do it. You could stand with your feet just shoulder width apart, or you could bring your big toes together like that and your heels out and the top parts of your legs together. So I'm just going to angle it down for a minute so you can see. And so the top parts of your legs together, your big toes are like this and your heels are out. If this doesn't work, because it doesn't work for everyone, just stand with your feet shoulder width apart. And so I'm going to just bring you through it once, and then you can follow me. If you've done it before, join me whenever you feel comfortable. So we're going to start with our hands facing up, palms facing up, a little bit below our tummy button. We're going to breathe in for the count of 4. We're going to hold our breath for the count of 4, and then breathe out for the count of 6, and then we're going to pause our breath for 2. So before we add movement, let's coordinate our breath. So take a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. One more time. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. And allow your legs to go to the normal stance. Bring your arms to your side. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Go within and become aware of the changes inside your mind, your body, and your spirit. If you have your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. And so we're going to do the 4-4-6-2 breath in a different way, and this is more of a heart opening one. So this time you could just stand with your feet shoulder width apart. And we're going to breathe in, hold, breathe out, and then pause. Excuse me. So I'm not going to do right, left, because that makes you think too much. Am I doing my right or my left? And it's hard sometimes because I won't be mirroring you for you to see, am I doing my right or my left? Am I following her? So just follow along. Whichever arm and hand goes up and arm goes out is fine. So don't worry about having to follow in the left and the right. It's funny how these things that get us into our head, not into our heart, distract us from the relaxation part of some of the exercises. And I notice for me that happens to me. So it's important for me to stay out of my head and to stay more in my heart. So we're going to start again with our palms facing up, a little bit below our tummy button. And before we add movement, let's coordinate our breath. So take a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, really stretching. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, really stretching in front. 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. Stretching. 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, stretching that arm in front of you. 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. And allow your arms to go by your side. Close your eyes and go within. Become aware of the changes inside your mind, inside your body, in your spirit. And if you have your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. So we're going to do 2 more movements and then we'll go into coherent breathing. And just as a reminder, on Thursdays at noon, I have a Zoom call where you could come and interact with me, ask me any questions about the movements, say that you want more clarification or that you want different movements. So in the Zoom call, I'm going to do some movements that I'm still practicing that I want to share on Facebook, and you can give me some feedback about them. So again, Thursdays at noon, we have a Zoom call doing breath, body, mind. So the next one we're going to do is earth and sky. So this is where we're going to stand with our feet hip distance, our feet 1.5 shoulder width apart. So we're going to kind of give us a very solid base that we could just be in this position for a while. We're going to put our hands facing our face, kind of like we're holding an energy ball. And you could imagine that one of your hands is the sun and the other one's the moon. And we're going to breathe here for 2 rounds of coherent breathing. Then we're going to gather some energy from the sky, come down the center part of our being, and share that energy with the earth. But as we do that, we're going to have a flat back and we're going to hinge at the hips. We're going to really take care of our back. So we're sharing sky energy with the earth, gathering earth energy and sharing that with the sky. Then we're going to meet back here, come down to our energy ball, play with our energy ball, and then we're going to put it into a pearl light and put it into our body. So again, stand with your feet 1.5 shoulder width apart. We're going to start off with our hands facing our face. And let's coordinate our breath. So take a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, gathering some energy from the sky. And breathing out as we go down, sharing sky energy with the earth, flat back, hinge at the hips, taking care of our back, gathering earth energy. Breathing in as we go up, sharing earth energy with the sky. And then breathing out as we share sky energy with the earth, coming down the center part of our being, flat back, hinge at the hips. Please take care of your back. Gathering earth energy, sharing that with the sky. Breathing in as we go up. And breathing out as we share sky energy with the earth. Breathing in as we gather earth energy and sharing it with the sky. And breathing out as we share sky energy with the earth. And one more time, breathing in as we gather earth energy with the sky. And then breathing out, sharing that sky energy with the earth. And let's come up where our hands are once again facing our face, feeling that energy we just gathered from the earth, from the sky. Feeling that energy in our hands and the energy ball that we have. If you don't feel it, it's okay. It's something that happens over time, practice. And now we're going to come down. We're going to bring our feet into shoulder width apart, our hands facing one another. And breathing in as we expand our energy ball. And breathing out as we compress our energy ball. Breathing in as we expand, and then breathing out as we compress our energy ball. Breathing in and breathing out. And trying to do this through your nose, breathing in and breathing out. And just play with your energy ball a little bit. Doing figure eights. Communicating with our left and our right hemisphere of our brain. Also playing with our energy ball. As adults, sometimes we forget to play. And feeling the energy in between your hands. And if you want, you can walk around your room or wherever you're at and just play with your energy ball for a couple of minutes. And let's meet up where our hands are once again facing one another. Breathing out as we expand our energy ball. And breathing in as we compress it. And now we're going to compress all that energy from earth, from sky, from play into a pearl of light in our hands. Powerful nature that we have of healing ourselves. And you can close your eyes and just send that energy into an area in your body that needs healing attention. Knowing that we have the power to heal ourselves from within ourselves. Send all that healing energy into that part of your body that needs a little TLC. Now you can allow your arms to go by your side. Keep your eyes closed if they're already closed, or just lower your eyes if that feels more comfortable, and just check in with your body. See how you feel after that. It's important for us to recognize which practice makes us feel better. Now, if you have your eyes closed or lowered, I invite you to go ahead and open them. So I'm just going to do 2 great harmonizers, and then we're going to go into coherent breathing because I recognize that the time is slipping away and I want to have enough time for coherent breathing. So the great harmonizer is where we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to breathe in for the count of 4. Breathe out for the count of 4, but as we bring our arms down, we're going to circle our wrists 4 times. Then we're going to breathe in and then breathe out, just like we do a normal arm circle. But the next time we're going to go in reverse. We're going to breathe in and we're going to start making beaks with our hands. We're going to breathe in and we're going to tap the back of our wrist. And then we're going to breathe out as we, again, flat back, hinge at the hips, and I'm going to angle it down so you can see my feet. Flat back, hinge at the hips, and then you're going to bring your left foot to your right foot, scoop down, and then come up with your beaks at the top. You don't have to squat down, but I'm just trying to beaks at the top. And then we're going to push out as we breathe out. Breathe in as we bring our arms, our hands crossing over each other, and then breathe out, and then we're going to come back to the beginning. Again, I'm giving you all the parts of it. Do what you can, even if it's just the breath practices, that's fine. The movements come naturally. But this is one of my favorite movements. It did take me a while because I consider myself challenged with coordination. It did take me a little bit of a time to get used to this practice, but once I did, I really enjoyed it. So that's why I like to share it with you. So stand with your feet shoulder width apart. And before we add movements, let's coordinate our breath. Take a nice breath in and breath out with a sigh. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. Circling your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go in reverse. Breathe in, making some beaks with our hands. 3, 4, tapping at the top and out. Flat back, hinge at the hips. 3, 4, left foot to right foot. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breath in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. I'm going reverse. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. Flat back, hinge at the hips. 3, 4. Left foot to right foot. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. And allow your arms to go by your side. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or just lower your eyelids. Find a spot to unfocus your gaze and become aware of the changes. Notice the difference inside of yourself, in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. And if you have your eyes closed or lowered, I invite you to open them. And now is the fun part. You get to sit down or lay down. And some people ask if they lay down, they worry about falling asleep. If that's something that you're worried about and you don't have the chance to just stay asleep if you fall asleep, which is completely okay, you can put your legs higher than the rest of you. So that's what I usually do if I'm concerned about falling asleep during a meditation or during a breath practice. So I invite you to get comfortable, close your eyes, lower your eyelids, or find a spot to unfocus your gaze and take a nice, relaxing breath in and out with a sigh. Another breath in and out with a sigh. And if you don't have your eyes closed, I invite you to go ahead and lower them or close your eyes. And begin to soften the top of your head and your forehead. Softening your cheek and your neck. Softening your shoulders and your arms. Softening your back and your legs. And as you continue to sit with your eyes closed or lowered or laying down in a comfortable spot, I'm just going to start pacing your breath with my voice. And I'm going to turn on some tones. And then do a simple body scan and end with a soft meditation. So we're going to breathe in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to turn on some tones. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to turn on some tones. Breathing in as the tones go up, and out as the tones go down. Breathing in as the tones go up, and breathing out as the tones go down. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And continue on your own for about a minute. And now let's use our imagination to move our breath. Imagine your breath coming in through your arms, around your heart, carrying gratitude, and out through your legs, sharing that gratitude with the world. In through your arms, around your heart, carrying gratitude, and out through your legs, sharing that gratitude with the world. In through your arms, around your heart, carrying gratitude, and out through your legs, sharing that gratitude with the world. Continue on your own. movies using your imagination to move your breath. Continue breathing as the tones go up and out as the tones go down. Now I invite you to bring all your awareness to the bottom of your feet. Can you move all your awareness to the back of your knees? Moving your awareness to your back. And can you move all your awareness to where your arms bend? Moving all of your awareness to the spot between your eyes. And moving all of your awareness to the top of your head. Now I'm gently going to turn off the tones. I invite you to continue to sit or lay down with your eyes closed or lowered. Allow your breath to return to whatever pace it wants to be at. And continue to rest and stay still for a minute or two longer. And now I invite you to bring all of your awareness to your heart. And as your awareness is on your heart, I invite you to think of all the things you have in your life that you're grateful for. Feel all of that in your heart as you remind yourself of all the gratitude you have in your life today. Now I invite you to share that gratitude with the rest of the people that you interact with today, with your thoughts, your actions, and your words. Being grateful for the people that you have in your life, the people that may be around you, the people that you've never met, the people that make a difference in this world that you may never interact with. And before you move on with the rest of your day, I invite you to set an intention for today, an intention of what you would like more of or less of today. Now, if you're laying down, I invite you to roll over on your right side and push yourself up to a sitting position. If you're sitting down, I invite you to make some gentle movements, stretching, rolling your wrists. And if you haven't already, you can open your eyes and come back to the environment that you started in. Thank you, Amy, for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. So just a reminder, on Thursdays at noon, I have a Zoom call where we do breath, body, and mind. I invite you to join me so we can have more interaction. You can ask me questions. You can ask if you want to see something more or less of something. So I invite you to join me at noon on Thursdays. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed the practices. I enjoy sharing them with everyone. I do apologize for all the distractions this morning. There was a lot going on. So I appreciate your time and energy with me today. Thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your day with whatever you have to do today. And I look forward to either seeing you tomorrow at noon or next Wednesday at 10. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care.